Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G. Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where I get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. Hello world, hope you're feeling as good as I am. I want to big up all my homegrown listeners out there and welcome all the new listeners. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do, so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We will be posting new episodes bi-weekly. Want to thank everyone who has been listening and sharing. Please leave us a comment, we'd love to hear from you. Please check out the website homegrownwithgcole.com to listen and for all things homegrown. The podcast is now available on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, iHeartRadio, radio.com, and all your podcast platforms. We're also very interactive. Please follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at MyGCole. The video of this interview is available on YouTube. Please subscribe to our Homegrown with G. Cole YouTube channel. This is episode 67, and today's guest, the legendary, the big ship captain himself, Mr. Freddie McGregor. An introduction that sums up what Freddie McGregor has done and the catalog and the legacy and so forth is... It's going to be at the length of the interview, so we can't do it tonight. So we're going to figure out a way to shorten it, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to say the big ship captain himself is in the building, the timeless voice, a living legend, catalog deeper than the ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you want to hear from me. So guess what? Mr. Freddie McGregor. Welcome, sir.
Yes, big up to all my listeners worldwide, global. Give thanks.
Yeah, man, the pleasure is ours. The pleasure is ours. I told them you were going to be in the building, and it's been a little crazy, Freddie. It's been a little crazy.
It has been.
Yeah, man. The people them not easy. When me there by myself, Don't like talk like this guy. Sound a bad man thing, But me there by myself, Me not see the riot that thing I go on, but me say Freddie in that building. Everybody.
Oh my.
So the thing.
Yeah, man, we give thanks. Give thanks to the listeners and the people who are tuning in, because people who love music, really. Those are the people who tune in, and those are the people we really love.
That's who you want to reach. The people who it means something to. I know it means a lot to you. So you know what I mean.
Of course.
Now, before we even get into music, right? You're from Clarendon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clarendon's home. See a lot of talent coming out of Clarendon.
Enough.
I think people, you see, because everybody drive go Kingston to get the thing done, they make it seem everything come from Kingston. You know what I mean? Glenn them and a whole bunch of different
Clarendon.
people. Some
Clarendon,
young artists now,
man.
Clarendon.
Mm.
Wow. Talk to me a little bit about Little Freddie though. Before music, growing up in Clarendon. I'm from Ocho, so I have the Ocho stories. But What was it like growing up in Clarendon for a little youth like you?
Okay, so I live in a place called Hayes, Clarendon. Big up to all my parishioner them too.
Mm-hmm.
And Hayes Stapil. Mm-hmm. And pretty much I was a set of friends, Denry, Neville, Puntun, Val, Dennis. It's a portion of Virgin. We all go to the same school, Hayes Primary School, and we are friends. So our thing to do was really to go, other than school, our thing was to go eat sugarcane.
Cool, no man.
So I don't know if that has something to do with the vice.
The sweet thing.
And the Cocotte vice and them sitting there. And the Barrington Levy vice and
Cool,
Clarendon thing.
Clarendon, all them artists are Clarendon artists.
So, guess what? That's what we have in our community, sugarcane. Stepfather work, Money Musk, and sometime in work, the next one on the line in town, Yarmouth. And that's what we know. It's not a place of a world of food crops.
Right.
Either, because Clarendon, southern Clarendon somehow, it's not so much for that. But we have rivers, and as youth, fishing was really our thing,
Yeah.
Until today, I love it. Bad.
Fishing in the river.
Oh my, river or sea.
Yeah.
It's just a calm where you don't get that.
Yeah.
Regular. When you have a line out in the water, really concentrate and meditate.
Yeah.
And different.
Little line at a huge ocean. I try to catch a fish.
Different. When I try, you better catch fish.
Not going home empty handed.
I'm a good fisherman because we go fishing all the time.
Oh, you still fish?
Catch enough fish, yeah, man.
Cool, no man.
Yeah,
Cool,
man.
no.
Love it.
So you.
And so that's what we do. Other than that, we enough guava grow down there. So we cut guava would have make gig. And we have enough lignum vitae too. So if you give me a nice piece of lignum vitae right now, I'm just carve out a nice gig.
Cool, no man.
Blow my hole in there and put in my nail. And
Cool, no man.
ready for bust up a gig. I will fly kite, of course.
Yeah.
And razor blade on the tail and
cut another kite.
And send message for our kite. All kind of them.
Some people don't know them thing then. I know it.
And marble.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
another mainstay for
Yeah.
us, you know. Play marble, win
Yeah.
one another, have some bongi.
Some big bongi
and
marble.
Mash up some man.
Some people know, like, what is he talking about? The good days, trust me.
Good old
The
days.
good days. Pre-PlayStation 2. I love it. I love it. The good old days.
Yeah, man. And other than that, you know, attending years primary school with Ernest Wilson as well was another phase in my early life too, because Ernest is a very talented brother. Played guitar, played the piano, excellently. And every Thursday we have a whole piano at the school, so we used to play around and so we get involved in singing.
Right.
And then make up a little song named Roll Dumpling Roll. If you want to know dumpling sweet, dip it in a coconut oil.
And the true not.
Yeah, but sometimes that's how we cook for true too.
Yeah.
There's always a group of us who go fishing, who come back, dumpling and things. So we grew up, still love dumpling.
Yeah. We can't get over it. The meal is incomplete if there's not one dumpling. But
yeah, man, it's a man.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear the thing. And I make it up, you know, when I talk and I feel I make up the stories. The thing is real, all right? I would keep the music from it, because of course Freddie has a catalog.
Yeah.
Sharon, welcome.
Yeah, now moving forward. Ready again. Without knowledge, there is no power. Without risk, there
Frida, welcome on the UK Massive.
for success. I'm telling you, my brothers. Yeah, now it was 1956 when Jah planted the seed.
Thank you so much, Dennis. We appreciate you.
1963, Junior One was the place for a lot of famous faces. And the
All right, we're still on iTunes. All right, we're not spoiling nobody around here. All right, the song's available on iTunes, Spotify, wherever it is you get your music. The songs are there.
Go, Freddie, go.
Go, Freddie, go. I like that one. Then that was my favorite joint off of the album. That, you know.
Yes,
love that one. Love that one.
One of my favorite songs.
No, Little Freddie. Cause people. We're talking just now. Some songs where if you dig through the iTunes and things, you're not gonna find them. You gotta go back in the catalog. You know what I mean? Dig it, find some place, Little Freddie and stuff like that. Talk to me a bit about. Because every legend that I've had a conversation with, and I love sitting down with the legends, from Marcia to Bobby, everybody, when we sit down and have the conversation with Winston Francis, everybody seems to have one thing in common, right? Anybody with a timeless catalog, people who know longevity and so forth, and the one vein that ties everybody together is Studio One. Studio One.
Yes.
But even before we go Studio One, you had the Clarendonians, right? And then it was yourself and Ernest Wilson.
Well, I tell you, I wasn't a part of the Clarendonians.
Oh, you weren't?
No, I wasn't a part of that group. But people associate me with the Clarendonians based on me and Ernest and Peter relationship. Because remember now, early 60s, Ernest and Peter come with some tune like Shubba Dubby, You Can't Be Happy, Rude Boy Gone to Jail. And them tune really mash up the place. So the next time Ernest and Peter go Kingston for record now, Ernest's mother, her name is Miss Settling, she decided them not going without me.
Wow. How old were you at this time?
Just 7.
Wow.
7 plus. So she had my mother a friend, and she come to my mother and said, Tiny, them boy I go town next week and them not leave him. My mother said, but just I'm have the money. So she said, no worry about it. I get paid Thursday. And she worked at VA Technical High School and she get paid every second Thursday.
Right.
And yeah, that's how I reached Kingston.
Wow.
I said, pay my fare and instructed Ernest. So make sure you take your tiny picnic. I say, the next thing we end up in Studio One, Miss Settling give us further instruction. She say, when you reach at the cemetery, downtown, downtown Kingston, ask the bus driver when he go to the terminal to put on up on the Patty Pan bus.
Wow.
It is number 13.
Right.
And tell the driver to drop on at the studio.
The good old days when you could just tell a driver to drop it somewhere and drop it somewhere.
Yeah, well, that bus, as I remember now, going to Denham Town. So it have to go around Slipe Road and then make a left on Elgin Road. But the studio was just right there on Brentford Road. But, I mean, approaching all that studio is a different thing again.
Right.
I never get to go much school after primary school. But it reminds me somehow of going to university
Wow.
and meet some of the greatest professors in music now.
Wow. Yeah.
People that me I listen to as youth and admire, and I hope to God some could have be like all them people one day.
They were there.
Yes, Catalite was there to begin with, Jackie me to everybody.
Right.
But firstly, when me just got Studio One, really, everybody just big me up as Ernest, brother.
Oh, okay,
Ernest, I look a brother that. Yeah, man, him can sing, you know. Hey, guys, sing make them here.
Yeah.
And me a bust roll, dumpling roll. And I mash up the place.
Yeah,
and
love it.
Yeah, so everybody love that little youth, that little Freddie. Him can sing, you know. So,
Yeah.
like, daily occurrence. So, man said, sing that tune over here. Roll, dumpling roll, bust up the place.
Cool now.
Everybody love little Freddie. And a week after getting into Kingston, Mr. Dad asked Ernest where I was staying. And Ernest tell him, so I stay at McGregor Gully. With his aunt, McGregor Gully. I know how it's so synonymous with my name and the gully.
Right.
Firstly, when I go town. But Mr. Dad tell him for camera stuff with him the Monday. And the following Monday, that's when me and Ernest separated for a while. Because I ended up living at Mr. Dad's house in Pembroke Hall with him and his family. And
With Carson?
with Mr. Dad and his family.
Wow.
So, you know, Mr. Dad became like my real father for a long time, and Mrs. Dad. And I grew up with him daughter, them Sandra, Carol, Tanya, him son Junior, and you know, until he boarded myself and Ernest out with a Christian family.
Gotcha.
And that lady named Mrs. Brown, and she happens to be Bonnie Brown from the Chosen Few, who I'm to pass the other day.
Right.
It was Bonnie's aunt.
Gotcha.
Mrs. Brown, you know, and Christian lady, beautiful. And so, lived with her for a while, and Mr. Dad sent us to a school called St. Andrew Junior High, which was located right next door to Liquid Food Soda Factory. If you will remember them sitting there in Jamaica, on Agley Park Road. And
wow.
That's where we go to school for a minute, and never quite work out to end up back at studio the same way, because we never did leave studio anyway.
Right.
And the rest is history. You know?
History, as they say. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to touch some stuff, all right? We'll touch some tunes for us so that I feel say, boy, we're left out of the thing, them. Come I know I want to stay. So go on, hold a piece of this one right now. This is a classic. This one is a big tune.
Whoa, yeah. Sailing. Say when I'm ready, you must hold on steady. We're moving off at lightning speed, yeah. Take a seat and wait till I'm ready. I'm coming, so hold on steady, yeah. Big ships sailing on the ocean. We don't need no commotion. Big ships sailing on the ocean. Whoa, yeah. Say big ships sailing on the ocean. Big ships sailing on the ocean. Whoa, yeah. There's a time when the sea gets rough, the wind is blowing and the fishes keep moving. What are you doing, Mr. Man? Sit down, hold on tight, get ready, cause we're sailing. Big ships sailing on the ocean. We don't need no commotion. Big ships sailing on the ocean. Get ready, cause we're moving. Big ships sailing on the ocean.
Yeah, man, for those people who we lost, we're back, all right? You know, the thing's set up already. We got the hits coming out, and sometimes the people them said, no, you can't play the hits them, so them must stop the thing. But don't worry, I mean, like I said, videos coming up real soon, and shortly we get to the whole thing, so you'll have the whole stream now, nothing to complain about. Now, recording-wise, right, as far as an official record, what was your first official recording?
That song that I played you earlier called After Laughter. That was my first solo recording, and another track called A Girl Don't Bother Me, which is also available on YouTube. And then Ernest and myself, we started to record a bunch of songs as Fitzy and Freddie. And Mr. Dad just started find songs, because he was always searching, trying different things. We do a lot of cover songs in the early stuff, because he's always getting new 7-inch to listen to, and then pick some songs and give them to Jackie Mito, and Jackie Mito would doctor them up. And
Jackie seemed like that was a theme thing that.
Jackie was the man.
Oh man, I keep hearing that.
Jackie
I
was
keep
the
hearing
man,
that.
yeah.
Wow. and it's oftentimes, I ask people all the time, what was it like being around? Because every name that you mentioned that you were just there making music with is somebody I study as a fan of the culture, you know what I mean? And you're around all these people.
That's why it has become my life, my entire life. Because, I mean, I know nothing else. I'm not even thinking of doing anything else.
Right, straight music.
That's how I was growing up.
Right.
Since 7 years old, it's hard for really leave that.
Wow. You say you couldn't leave if you tried.
Well, I don't think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, we are back and we're sitting there, we're having a convo with Freddie right about now. We're talking history, we're talking the legends, we're talking everything. Amazingly enough, I'll say to you, what was it like being around those folks? And I know somebody's asking some of those people right now, what was it like being around Freddie?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. So it's something that is handed down to, because it's history. Really and truly. Because oftentimes I think about it too and say to myself, I wonder what it would be like if this generation was around to witness Dennis Brown in concert at Reggae Sunsplash when him call out me, Gregory, John Holt, for a thing called the morning ride, when the sun just a peep up over the east come, and those are experiences that, although they may be on videotape somewhere, you don't see regularly, especially if it's not released. So you really miss those moments, and it's different. And I understand today's world and today's music scene. It is really different, but I just wish they got the opportunity to experience that somehow. Even like Bob Marley. I mean, I've seen Bob Marley perform.
Right.
How many people, even my era, have seen Bob Marley
Can't
perform.
say we saw.
Yeah. I would love the music immensely, but seeing him is a different experience.
Yeah. So true. So true. And amazingly enough, we talk about, again, the Bobs and so forth. I always wonder, when you're young and you're doing all this music, and you're young, you're exuberant, you just have a good time, not necessarily seeing way down the road. Could you see, just like I'd probably ask them, could they see in Freddie, legend down the road? Could you see in Bob Marley and those guys back then, legend down the road, that they are something special, going to be something special?
Yeah. Bob was special, you could tell.
You could.
Most talented entertainers, you could see them and know, because you see something about them. Dennis Brown, when you see Dennis Brown, you see a star. And so, Ken Booth. Back in the days, I remember Ken Booth. When you see Ken Booth is a star, dressed as a star.
Yeah. From the first thing, you never out a character.
It's a different thing. So,
You can tell. It's in the ear. I love it. Now, we talk about the first recording as Little Freddie. When would you say, which recording was your first hit record in your eye?
I was struggling at Studio One, trying to find a song. I do over songs from my name Johnny again. Johnny something. A song, forever my darling, my love will be true, always and forever. I love just you. I think Johnny Cash, I want to.
Yeah.
So that with the Bee Gees, with all kind of cover songs.
Trying to find
the song. So that would introduce certain material to me as well. Bobby Babylon was introduced to me by Mr. Dad. Yeah, one day I was walking on the street and said, Jackson, I think I have a song for you. And call everybody Jackson. I said, yes, Mr. Dad, and play the song for me.
Yeah.
It was high fashion rhythm. And him had the vocals on tape.
The original?
So him have the idea on tape. So him it to me. Bobby, and I have some actions that go on with it. And
how old were you at this point?
Them time I just start. Because if you look at my Bobby Babylon album, I'm not just start.
It's a young Freddie.
Yeah, my whole a spliff in my hand. So,
yeah.
The album, there's a classic album. So I can tell it's
we even go find them thing then, because there's nothing to me like walking past a record store now. I search.
That is a collector's item. So, it just it evolved from there, and we just start getting a knack of writing songs, and just get excited about being able to do what I visioned I wanted to do.
Right.
Because that is important, When me youth me, so like if you shut your eye and look at America, you say goal, like the sidewalk I'll pay with gold.
As I look at you
Yes,
will
because
think that.
as youth, we used to plant money too, you know.
Yeah.
We used to
I did
plant
it.
money and that
I
thing
did
set
it.
up grow. I think they're Willie Penny.
Yeah.
All right. Big up all the Willie Penny crew out there. I
What we like
don't
to
know
that?
about Willie Penny. Big up on
So if you
yourself.
don't know about Willie Penny, you haven't been there.
But as youth, you know, we would do them thing that would hope of getting some kind of wealth. But
Yeah.
my vision really was how me I go help my mother and my family. That was the real meat of my going to Kingston.
Right.
The struggle was real. Like we grew up in a pretty house and I'm pretty nothing.
Right.
As our house, as I remember, it was one of them floor, they were dirt floor. Where my parents used the coconut bough as broom.
Right.
And the kitchen make out of wackland. I mean, you get some wackland, you plot them a certain.
Oh, okay.
And then you use mortar, can never cement. They don't have cement.
Yeah.
Mix up mortar, mud and all kind of thing and flash it and so
Make a wall.
at the kitchen, So them kind of lifestyle. And then my mother struggled with 8 children and I don't even know how she go manage because the struggle and my stepfather working on the sugar cane and that in itself is a struggle again too. Remember my mother get up 4 o'clock a morning time, a fried dumpling and saltfish and I get him ready for work, you know. Man make them leave out like 5:30 in the morning for work and a group of them ride down to the cane field and you know, and we'd have some carrier back then, like 3-4 compartments of carry food. One having your food, one having your salting, one having your whatever.
Yeah.
So when my stepfather come home from work every evening, I used to look forward to him carrying back food for me. Because somehow we never eat off him food.
Yeah, come back with something.
Every evening.
Yeah.
Religiously, I can look forward to it.
Yeah.
And those are things that inspire me for really get out there and I always have it at the top of my mind. How am I going to help my parents? How my mother will go through. So when the opportunity come for go Kingston, it's like me not think me did understand it then. Well, I couldn't have at 7. It's part of how the whole program for me did set up. But I'm glad my parents never fight it. Because my mother never said no, she just say yes.
Yeah.
And she get me one little Shiner's pants ready, you see?
Yeah.
I'm a little white bush jacket.
Yeah.
Like, them time as youth, you have what we call a Sunday best, your best clothes where you wear go.
Yeah.
Sunday school on a Sunday and thing and pack my little bag and
Yeah.
she push a nutmeg in my mouth
Yeah.
and my sister push some newspaper in my chest. Then I don't even understand what them something.
Right.
Just a roll with the program. I'm gonna get my little change, so I know I'm gonna buy peanut and ice cream on the journey.
Yeah.
I like I go foreign, you know.
Yeah. But at Kingston you go.
Yeah, from down years.
Yeah.
Kingston, like I go foreign.
Yeah.
Worse at the first time. Yeah, man, a big thing.
So this is actually the first time leaving home, period.
Yeah, period.
Wow.
Yeah, baby, I don't know what I go about Ernest. I go take care of me, Ernest and Peter. And my mom trust Ernest enough to do that. He was old. Well, I'm older than me still. And I settling, which is Ernest's mom. She gave the instruction because I was going to live at her sister's house in McGregor Gully there. So, settling. So,
Gotcha.
you know, the whole cycle just work out and I always stay focused because I'm living in some of the deep ghetto stuff.
In Kingston, no?
Yeah, true. I'm coming up, I live a 3 mile off Dela Cree Lane for a long time before the high-rise building, them build over Painland and all of that and experience the whole thing, you know. And my thing was always, I not come to town for this.
That's not the plan.
No, I come to town for help my mother, so keep my head focused.
Yeah.
Back then was Afro days though. Every youth have them soul coming and them back.
Cool, no, man. Yeah.
The barefoot pants are for wide and the big hill shoes the on top farm and the Afro big and pat it down and keep it rolling.
The disco era.
We keep it real.
Yeah. Love it.
Sometimes I joined a band called Generation Gap Band too. So that did kind of send a message when me living on the ghetto at Dela Cree and say, me not come for the badness thing. Cause even in time Uncle Virgin them used to go across Mackay Lane with John Jordan and Linval them live and war with one another. And a group of man live souls in our come soul. And I said, nah, sir. So I sit up on the wall, I wait for them to come back.
Yeah.
Tell me who wait bus up and who get cut. And,
but I ain't going.
I don't like blood. Some of them in the war thing.
Yeah.
Some of this hold my ends. I'm stay focused. I know when I really come at town for them.
And from a young age, you had that vision.
And I just navigate myself through. Living in Kingston with just Ernest as your guy that pretty much. Looking back now is a risky situation because at the time in Kingston it was like Spangler days and a policeman named Joe Williams and it kind of rough.
Yeah.
But I navigate my way through it and them never pick my pocket yet neither. And,
All these years.
No, we go through.
Yeah.
Thank God. And never had to do anything out of the way for really survive it because surviving music as a career in a Jamaica it's like a suicidal mission.
Yeah. Especially if you're there.
One time I used to look job and I used to take the star and looking at the advertising section.
Trying to find a job.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
Because you did there try, but something always I say, don't leave studio. 'Cause anytime you leave at that time, it does go up. So I spirit there, try your back, and I said, don't leave it.
Right.
And it is true, because I'm telling you that the minute when you go give up,
Yeah.
is when it was just about to happen.
Yeah. If you had just stuck it
So
out a little bit longer.
Just persevere.
I love that.
Yeah, persevere.
One of my favorite Freddie tunes, Big Ship, right? And there are certain songs that when you listen to the songs, it's not just creativity at work. You can tell. So there's inspiration, there's something behind it. Talk to me about that tune. Where that tune come from?
One morning, Linval Thompson, myself, love Linval. Big up yourself, Linval. Love him, Linval Thompson.
Big up.
Singer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my brethren, differently also. And Linval approached me one morning, and said, boy, boss. Come and have a look at you and run with England, Bobby Babylon. And my name started calling, people are watching me, and I said, look, you don't want to studio, want to go boss, you can sing. And so it's a vibe, a bill.
Yeah.
But them time, it's frustrating for me, because it now happened.
Right.
Besides that, I got through some struggles, which we understood what was happening. But as a result, we were there with him struggle. People are referred to as studio one artist. And yeah, but everything good. We still hold the respect because, like I said to him, I said, Dad, I like my father.
Right.
I love him like that. So, there were really none heat for run left him.
Right.
Stuck with him.
Right.
And when that song came out in England, started create waves, and Linval linked me and said, boy, we can go to England and do something. And him say, him have some studio time at Channel 1. About a week or at a time, we could make an album together. And
But a Channel 1 with this one.
Channel 1. And we embarked on it. The project Roots Radix was the band we play most of the rhythm tracks there.
Yeah.
And Linval is a man where wonderful brother, He would come to the studio in the morning, make sure him carry the tape and everything set, and I'm running errands them too. So me really, I write the song them, and Linval had already laid some of the rhythm tracks, so that's really creativity wise, just a right song, and till before you know, we get the album almost completed. And I remember last evening we leave out of the studio, shout Linval and say, I have a song we want to do yet. But before we get to the song itself, when I went to Linval's house the morning to pick up Linval, because we said we were going to make an early start. It was about 6:30, and him live at Stone Hill.
Right.
So up there kind of foggy at 6:30.
Yeah.
So I have a swing outside, I have sit down in the swing with my box guitar, wait for him to put on him clothes.
Yeah.
And I look over the wharf. I see a huge ship slowly coming into the harbor, green, with a whole heap of containers on it.
Wow.
And it catch my eye. And I said, blow, that shit, the biggie, man. And I have the guitar and I strum a F major 7 G minor, and like the idea of big ship sailing on the ocean. I start singing. And I strum the chord, and that's all I remember me I sing the whole time. There's big ship sailing on the ocean. And I look on the ship. And one time Linval come on the door. I tell me say him soon come, and I say, Linval, come here, look on that ship there. And him come and him look through the mist until him see it, and him say, yeah man, that ship the biggie. And him run down back and put on him shoes on.
Yeah.
So when we went to studio that evening, we record a bunch of tracks. And Flabber plug out him bass guitar. Bingy Bunny put him guitar in the case. Style Rotterdam zip up him jump bag. Everybody ready for leave. And the idea come back to me. I'm shout them and I say, Virgin, say, me have an idea for something else what we wanna do. And everybody pause. I'm going to go around the piano and start playing the progression. F major 7 G minor. And I'm it, big ship sailing on the ocean. And Steely, the keyboard player, Steely come over me and I watch what I play. and him go down to the end of the piano and start play. Tag, tagadang tang.
It's a Steely and Clevie Steely.
Kadagadang tang. While me a strum.
Yeah.
Tagadang kang. And like Flabber, he might feel the vibe and take out him bass and plug it in and go so. Tum, pim, pitim, pum, pipitim.
Bass line right there.
And style, walk up back him jump back and go to the jump set. I was like, kum, ki, tum.
Yeah.
Go. And being able to plug in back him guitar and everybody inside of the engineer room a ball out. Hit tune. And we decide to take a cut, 2 cuts, boom, that's it.
Wow.
And like a week or so after, we really get with it and sit down and write the song. And the rest is history.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard me play it earlier. One of my favorite tune, but I don't want to be selfish because somebody's up there saying, no, what the tune there? Julie, welcome. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Sailing.
It's a big one. Samantha, much love.
Say when I'm ready, you must hold on steady.
Alright, that alone we give. We don't want to cut off a thing no more. You know, I ask people this all the time, the legends and just people who have acquired some measure of success in music. When you're creating these songs, when you're in the studio creating them songs, when it's done, engineered, done with recording things, can you tell you have something special here?
Yeah, you do.
You can.
Oftentimes, you know, one of the things I do a lot of times with my songs is I love England. Big up yourself, the UK.
Yeah, and the UK seem to love you too.
Come on, man, I'll tell you something. I truly love England. We love all the other places, but England have a special place in my heart, musically. And I think it is as a result of the Windrush migration.
Yeah.
Where all those Jamaicans, when they were leaving, they carried them,
the music
7-inch
too.
and LP 33 with them.
So they were taking Jamaica with them.
Take it with them. Yeah. So, their children, when them start have children, I grew up on them same thing.
Yeah.
So it create a unique culture in that them understand everything us, and they are British, so them understand it that way too.
Them have it both.
And them will talk to you right now in the both is Cockney, and they will just switch by you in the raw patois. And it's England that.
Yeah.
So England people have a way when them deal with music as a result of this whole lovers rock creation from there. And if you observe those people when you go to dances or parties in England, what I always admire how them deal with the music.
Yeah.
So them dance to the music, how them deal with it. Me and them have the same
Them
vibe.
really enjoy
Me and
it.
them have the same vibe. Them love it.
Yeah.
Them understand it and them enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah.
And when we work at England, you know, me love it. Me enjoy myself because me can draw for some tune are truly authentic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
England are going to embrace it straight up.
And I have to be the
them
radio.
them tune they bother England over many years. And we've proven that time and time again with England.
Wow. I do understand what you mean, Stella, because whenever I've gone to England, you can see Jamaica.
Yes, man.
I realize why Jamaicans love England so. Even traditions, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the hot beer vibes.
Yeah.
You know, because I was trying to get a cold beer one time and it was a struggle. It was a struggle to get a cold beer in England. So you realize why that connection is. And I understand, you're absolutely right. It's a whole Windrush.
Windrush, yeah. It's a generation. It's a generational thing.
Wow.
But I love it.
Wow. Now, musician-wise, you used to play drums, right? Drums are your thing?
Yeah, I play drum, play bass, play keyboard. A lot of my songs, you know, I play upon them, you know.
Yeah?
Most of my Jamaican classics, volume 1, 2, and 3, I play drums. I play enough drums on the album. Play keyboards. I play guitar, I play bass. Not a lot of bass and guitar, but a lot of drums and keyboards. Sister Judy Moore, Black Woman album. I basically produced that album.
Wow.
I play drum on the track itself, Black Woman, and a couple other tracks on that album. I play bass on a Dennis Brown tune.
Cool, now, man. Which one? I'm a D Brown the vinyl.
And D Brown play back bass on one of my songs.
Wow.
So I don't think enough people know that Dennis is a musician.
He's a musician.
That way that, you know, love the guitar and him love the bass. I have a song named Lovers Rock J.A. style. This is Lovers Rock in a J.A. style. D Brown play bass on the track.
Wow.
And I have another song where I'm walking at the studio one day, and this was a Reggae studio. No, he heard me, him walking at the studio, and he hear me I play bass on Lovers Rock, Jamaican style. Tum, tum, pity, 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 and I'm walking there and say, oh, Preach, you are going to chop brother. And one big laughing bust out. And we recorded that song and move on to another track now, named The Overseer. And him just said to me, Preach, give me the bass on that one.
Yeah. Is that D-Bro now?
Yeah, and take the bass. And let me tell you, that song they have one of the baddest bass line ever made.
Yeah.
Real serious song.
Wow.
It named The Overseer. Chant them down, now to the ground, beg you, chant them down. And him a play a bass line, goes so, tum, 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 pudu-bidi-bidi-bidum, tum, 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 ki-tum, tum, 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 padu-bidu-bidu-bidum, tum, twim, pim, pidum, tobo-dobo-dum.
What name, The Overseer?
Yeah, man, D-Bro not there, man.
And that song came out on his project?
No. That was my
That was
project.
you?
That
Okay.
was one of my earlier albums. But him just come in and just in our mood and just come play the bass.
You see, I knew D-Brown played guitar. I had no idea D-Brown played bass and him something
Yeah,
there.
man. D-Brown play keyboards, so play the piano.
And this is what Trojan kind of. Which label them thing I come out on?
Chanted Down could have been an Observer label. I think that was one of 90's track. 90 The Observer.
I mean, I this?
See,
I
the
did?
bass line that we just tell you.
Yeah.
Mercy upon us.
Cool.
Save us from the hands of all evil.
D-Brown is.
Listen. Hear this.
Jah is the overseer. David, he's the king. Solomon is the son of David. Jah Rastafari is the last.
We got you, Charmaine. We got you.
That's
Dennis Emmanuel Brown. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. We're going through. My rating's even gone up more. The name Big Ship is a staple in Jamaica and the international reggae scene as far as I'm aware. And this is a label established from the 80s.
Yeah.
This is a rare feat at that time for artists because many artists coming up is almost like the movie The Harder They Come. That stigma is still there where it's a capitalist, you know what I mean? You bring the talent and them take advantage. How did you decide, say, you know something?
I really struggle with that, you know.
Yeah.
Straight up, I can't tell you, struggle. Because anytime you as this person try do your own thing, expect the problems.
Wow.
And nobody want. Some people don't want you to do your own thing. Some people want you always to work for them.
Yeah.
As long as it benefit them and not you directly.
Right,
So
right.
it becomes a struggle. They have to understand it and you have to be skillful for work through it. And I take my chances.
Yeah.
Because I learn from Mr. Dad. I remember tell you a story about Mr. Dad. You hear enough people say bad things about Mr. Dad.
Right.
Can understand if a man feels certain way. Because every man have to have them opinion.
Yeah.
I think you're not necessarily right, but it's your opinion. What Mr. Dad did, was Mr. Dad never understood the music business. I can tell him. I tell you, I live at Mr. Dad's house, right?
Right.
All right. My father for a long time take care of me. Mr. Dad never understood the music business. He loved the music to death.
But the business, no.
But he never understand it. And he didn't really trust most people to handle his business.
Yeah.
Hence the reason there wasn't an accounting department. There wasn't a legal department. There wasn't. But Studio One was a Motown.
Right.
In essence.
Right.
Understand? The greatest musicians and singers
Right.
were there.
That's a factory.
That's
right
why I
there.
tell you, say, when me first got there, like, me imagine now, like when the first day you go college.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
said, I asked who that, and him say, professor that,
Yeah.
who that, and
That was Mr. Dad to
that
you.
kind of thing. Yeah. So, him try to take care of everybody, and him don't rent out him studio. So it's like the products when release, we sell him, when I use contract balance everybody, basically.
Right.
And use the next one when it comes.
So only Studio One artists record at Studio
Record
One.
at Studio One from Monday to Monday. How does he do that?
Right. Wow.
Where him get the money for foot them expenses.
Yeah,
And everybody leave every Friday with them envelope because my daddy has witness. So it's just one of them things. And by the time he got to New York and realized the impact the music have overseas. VP had already gone, Joe Gibbs, just about everybody who went. And so he was kind of the last person to go in there, and
Right.
it really never worked out the way I expected a studio one to become. But I think his daughter Carol, she's in charge, so hopefully still on the studio one brand will
Wow, rise again.
re-emerge.
And I think somebody reached out to me the other day saying to have a conversation with her because she's doing some stuff. So I'm confident something's on the horizon.
I would think so,
Yeah.
and I hope so, because there's a lot of product there still untouched.
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, sometime if I meet telling the thing, and believe me, so that's why I have to talk to the legend himself because he was there. He was there. You know, it's hard to count a Freddie album. I've been trying to match it out because some things are re-releases, some things are compilations.
Yeah, hear some tune of me honestly, I remember,
Well, you play some tune today with me never know about.
On YouTube when I never hear before, man. Wonder.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna draw Freddie with Freddie now.
Well, I mean, make them.
You made him. So I'm gonna draw some Freddie dub by you can't come back.
Eventually, I have to come out. So
cool, no, man. Cool.
Just a biz.
It's a business side of it, and you can't escape it. But I'm telling you, so some staple music where present in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm dropping them. I'm a vault guy, and I live in the vault.
Bram.
I stay in the vault.
Man, crazy. Crazy.
You needed room to breathe. You needed time to get away. It's a way for your heart.
iTunes, my son, I'm gonna get the song, all right? When I spoil an honor on here. It's called I Will Wait For You. When I hear them songs, again, I always say to legends like yourself, you're in the trenches every day. Y'all do the work. So to you, it's another day at the office. I think legend. It's, you know what I mean? The work's got to be done.
For that. We just do the work.
Just do the work.
Just the work we're interested in, and make people do it well so people can love and enjoy it. It's really that,
Do you ever take the moment to stop back and sit back and look on the catalog and say, well, I did this. I did this.
Well, I drive from Tampa recently to Port Charlotte. I'm from Clearwater, which is a little further than Tampa. And coming back, a friend of mine had brought 2 of his CDs with him, Jamaican Classics, Volume 1 and 2. And pushed them in, and we drive back and I listen. And it feels to me like it's really one of the first time we get a chance
So
to really listen. And all my dep on, that tune, that body. That tune, that body. It's like when I hear them for a long time. Because once we wrap up that project, you just put
the
it
work
behind
continues.
you, and it's the next project. I have a song on an album called Masterpiece, which I don't think a lot of people know, and I probably go and beg you play it.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, that album is called Masterpiece.
Well, I dig it up because that's what we do.
It's a song somehow, even recently I was in Jamaica at the studio, and look at youth them hang around with me. I come up with the youth them and them hear the song I play and I say, Uncle, the song I drop in at the club now.
Yeah. A
Hit
crazy
song.
thing.
Yeah, name Darling Baby is a cover, but
Right.
it's the way I do it. It's like,
And the tune, which one of the tune I'm talking about?
it's
Because
called Darling Baby.
Darling Baby.
I hope that's the album at the point.
Well, that brother look like you a little bit.
This is the track. This
What is
track
it?
is dope.
And what year this come out?
When I can't remember again.
Tessa, we're in the vault. Yes.
You're my darling baby.
Classics.
You're my sweet and tender love. You're my darling baby.
Now, I've got some girls in the world of girls tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still come up, yeah.
Hope for
The group Whirler Girls. Oh, them is the body. Them the body.
and as long as I'm living.
Produced by Tyrone Downey.
Really?
And he makes the track for this.
I've never even heard of this album.
Sweet and tender love. You're my very special lady.
Barrington, welcome.
I say you're everything I ever hoped for in a woman.
said the heart's going up. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want them show it. I don't want them show it. I don't want them show it.
I'll give you plenty love.
Nice.
Because you deserve the best. You should have everything.
Them can go check it out.
Them can go, yeah,
It's
yeah.
on a masterpiece CD.
And I'm singing it right now. So again, make sure you go iTunes, wherever. The album is there. All right, Freddie with that guitar.
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece, and it is indeed a masterpiece. We're talking to the legend. Now, you know, like I said, I can't count album them. I don't know if you can.
No,
because
stop counting. Too much work.
Too much work for count them
Make
now.
some tune, man.
Yeah, I love it. And you've been nominated for Grammys and all them things. Does I had some conversations with some young artists nowadays. I'm not gonna lie. I feel comfortable with where the music is headed because of the youth that I've been dealing with, and you know, they're thinking about, it's not just about Grammy, it's about what it means to the marketability and the industry and the whole nine. Is there, what's the value, what's the worth do you put on a Grammy win, for example?
It gives you coverage. The thing you get is not gold, but nice put on.
It look good.
So the real goal now,
Yeah,
is to maximize what comes
with being a Grammy
with
winner.
and from it, and try to take it and run with it,
Right.
and just don't stop.
Right.
I love what is happening now. I must say, there was a conversation recently, but I won't even go there, about the future of the music. And I think someone had mentioned two artists in particular. But you see, the way I see it today, this generation won't be able to make the Eptones on top. And Weeping Willow.
Right.
And them kind of tune. You understand?
Yeah.
Because it's a different time, a different era, a different feel, a different space, a different vibe.
The inspirations are different. Yeah.
And unless you born with it like Carlton Barrett's son, who's become an excellent all-round musician.
Yeah. Big up.
I can big him up. Him have it locked. So
One of the things he produced last year to me was at the Grammy winner.
Oh,
for
yes.
me.
Yeah.
The Albert Rosie album, man.
I don't know you follow him. My
Me-
youth, man.
me
Love
love
him
him.
like, whoa.
Him bad.
All right. So him is the essence when I talk about of a youth will have it. As opposed to a youth now where here. Let me tell you where the problem coming now. Dan Corleone and Stephen do them work at Jamaica and has moved on. As me talk about young producer now. And we have bunch of new producers come along. Because the cycle move and the youth them love music. So that's why them really aspire to it in so much.
Yeah.
But loving it is one, you know. Sometimes you have to ask yourself if you really have it. Because when we do studio one, you know, people come for a thing named audition, you know, every Sunday. You have to have it, you know.
If you don't have it, then I got
a
it.
man tell you, say, all right, you go over there, so.
Yeah.
And then man, you come with him banjo and him rig up a thing and hear Baba and they tell him, say, all right, party, you come back 3 weeks time. And 3 weeks time, him dead back on the same hour. And such a like, so him got work on him thing for come back 3 weeks time, you know.
Yeah.
So you get the real talents. And a lot of what I hear today, I must be honest with you, I am a little disappointed because most of the material I hear coming out is more hip-hop driven.
Yeah.
And that's why
It's like we'll lose our thing.
that's why I make reference to Weeping Willow and any other bad Alton or Delroy in terms of what our music.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to be the same, but we have to maintain some semblance of identity.
Right.
That when you hear this song come out of Jamaica,
You know, sir.
it's a Jamaican song, whether it be in a dancehall, because what do you them refer to as dancehall now, today in 2019, over there, it's quite different from the dancehall we know and love. Like for example, if you drop a what the rhythm name? Frisco Kid. Oh, that you can for Jack.
Yeah.
Strange shit.
Yeah.
That rhythm there, can them rhythm there kick.
Yeah, that's a dancer.
Dave Kelly them find it. And them rhythm they make you dance from now till tomorrow morning, you know, but I want stuff.
Yeah.
That drive you.
Yeah.
And we have the identity, the Beanie Man again. See man, who's got the kid them kind of rhythm that them
Real
have you
dancer,
rock
yeah.
off your face. what we do now is download some rhythm off a computer, and then I try build some phrase around it to the point now where we not even name songs anymore.
Right.
We are name rhythm. So the song becomes secondary.
Yeah. The rhythm really is what's important.
Is what's important, and the songs are secondary.
Wow.
You know, it can't work because when you look at Afrobeat, me I listen some Afrobeat the other evening, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
The dance from now till tomorrow,
Yeah.
and the music itself, it has rhythm.
Yeah.
And lyrically and melody, it is produced.
Yeah.
And no wonder Afrobeat is doing as well as it is now.
Yeah.
Because we leave the space for that. So we really need to sharpen up on the current thing what we're doing. Find ourselves back into that thing there.
It's funny you mentioned that. I had a conversation with my daughter the other day. I was saying to her pretty much, I think one of the differences, and you say, music where you can't dance to. Because right now the music that comes out, you see, once you feel a groove and ready to move, the groove change.
It's gone.
You know what I mean? It's like there's too much going on.
I have a problem with that too, because you love this song and it come on and you say yeah, and before you even reach upon the dance floor for dance it, there's a different song come on. So the tendency is to play a snippet of it, and move to a next thing snippet, and the other problem with it, when we create a record, we create this record a special way for a special reason.
Right.
I looking at England and I remember almost the sister in my dance. I mean, I say, you know, so I'm going to drop that rhythm that way there. And I can see the sister them. I go to it and you understand? And then when me met my tune now and put out my song and some youth get it now and put it on them thing. You them a play my thing now till it sound like chipmunk.
Them speed up the thing, yeah.
Oh, you dance to it. Oh, you feel the music.
People can't recognize that.
People can't recognize the song.
Yeah.
So, you know, we need to take a check of them things. And I am very surprised that to the youth them, that is okay.
Right.
Very surprised, you know. That to a lot of them, it is okay.
Yeah.
When really and truly, nothing about it now okay, you know.
Yeah.
Because you spoil the groove of the song. And so sometimes you can tweak a song a little.
Yeah.
If you're experienced enough.
Right.
You can tweak it, and depending on the tempo and how it road. But you can tweak it. But you must understand when it start go auto-tune. When it start auto.
Yeah.
You must be able to hear that.
I understand what you say exactly, because I was at an event very recently. And that's the same thing where every time I hear a song, before me can say the bull blows and skirt. You know, always stay. When we hear a tune, I was like, blows and skirt. By the time I reach a skirt, it gone.
So you don't get to enjoy the song
You don't. And you spend time working on the progression, work on the hooks, the verses, the bridge.
Everything. Yeah. And then when it comes that, you do to the people and with it. So...
Crazy.
You need to take a check.
And it's, and the issue with that, and that, when I say I'm comfortable with them and I'm happy with the professional side of it, because I always felt like it's like your era musicians did it a certain way. Afterwards, it got mucked up. And I feel like the youths right now, the younger generation, I want to say younger, I mean, you know, the high 20s, 30s and stuff like that, it's their responsibility right now to bring it back a little bit. And some of them are do good as far as the business side, but the music itself.
Yeah, the identity changed so rapidly.
Yeah.
And, all right, what I hear going on now, if it continue like that in 5 years,
there's no more.
Jamaica is straight
hip-hop.
And I don't know where else to call it.
Yeah.
So it just gone totally. Because like every youth aspire for the thing where them year are going. And you have people within the media who should know better too. I don't think them even understand better, because some of them behave like the same youth them.
Yeah.
I fuel the youth them with the nonsense too. And nobody not there for sure the youth them say, I'm not lose the thing and can come back. Even some of the grooves them when they make with sound pop it. Sometimes I show like a little producer by my studio, I say, you know, say if you just like you have it now, you know, say check this, you put a one drop in there. You know, say change the thing. Yeah, change the thing and
it's reggae again.
Give it the identity.
Yeah.
And I was like everybody I forgot on this hip hop. Even when you see the youth them do a commercial or something, every man I do them answer like a Jay-Z.
Yeah. It's one thing to be influenced, it's one thing to lose your identity.
Yeah. When you lose it, you have to check yourself.
You know, amazingly you mentioned that, all right? Because when we were talking before we got on and we're playing some of the stuff from Little Freddie, we're talking about some ska vibes, right?
That's when we started.
When you just started to do a ska thing. And right now, it's almost like, I mean, big up Richie Stevens do a thing with the ska right now, but it's
Yes.
almost like we've lost that. I was doing the research, and there are a ton of ska bands out there now. Not one Jamaican ska band.
Not in Jamaica.
Not one
The
Jamaican
only-
ska band.
The only Jamaican ska band on tour is Scatterlight. What's left of the Scatterlight?
What's left of them? So that's something that we are definitely looking to lose if we're not.
But everybody else is doing it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's going to happen with the reggae
And they're
the
doing it in
dancehall.
symphony as well, because
Yeah,
it's a feel good music.
yeah.
And
You
love
can't
it.
not dance.
No, people love it. You have to dance. That's the original dance.
Yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we got to sit down and chop it up with the legend himself. And again, I don't even have to look on it, I press a button, because anything we press, we end up somewhere. We just. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just pressing buttons right now, all right? Danny, bless up, bless up, bless up. Steven.
How I love you. I gave all I had. They tried to take you.
Wagwan hooky.
Now I'm so mad. But that's the way to love. That's how I
Nah, spoil, no. iTunes. All right.
I love it.
Go grab. That's my copy. Go get yours. All right. Some years ago, probably around 2008, somewhere like that, I came to the Broward Center of Performing Arts, and I saw you. I'm gonna say John Holt with the Reggae Philharmonic. You remember that? Orchestra vibes. Well, first of all, you create this music. You sit down in a studio one, and maybe even at home strumming some of this stuff. You're looking out in the mist, and I see the big ship, and you conceptualize all them things. Now, years have gone by, and you have an orchestra playing that music. What's the feeling? How does that feel to have an orchestra there recreating the music, the melodies we used to sit down and create?
Well, that particular concert at Broad Center, I actually produced that event. And that was my event, and we did it twice because we did it with Sister Marcy and Bob Andy, and we've also done it in New York at the Brooklyn Center with John Holt. And it's a wonderful evening and a wonderful event. I think we're coming back with it for December. We won't give it away yet, venue or anything, but
Right,
yes.
but here we
Yeah,
getting it. We getting
South
it.
Florida.
Ah,
The first one we did was with John Holt and myself in London. That was what triggered the whole thing. Because they say, what people may not understand on this side of the globe is how big and powerful John Holt as an artist really is.
yeah.
He may not have got the props on this side of the world, like me say, but in England, people revere John to the extent where many people call him, what's the name them called? Elton John before.
Oh, Sir John Holt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Till I me end up calling him that. That's how me relate to him.
Wow.
Sir John Holt.
Yeah.
I forgive a man them props, them real props, you know. But John Holt have one of the, in terms of vocal, yes, people don't count to 5 and don't have John Holt in the 5.
Yeah.
And when we did that event in England, it was sold out 2 nights at the Hammersmith Apollo. But it also was with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra.
Right.
Which Prince Charles is a patron of. So it was sold out 2 nights. We could have done 3 nights. But we had 2 nights in London, 1 night in Birmingham at the NEC. And wow, it was amazing. And that triggered a big vibe in England. And the way it went down, and then it appeared on DVD and CD.
Right.
And a lot of people have that. And just a whole tuxedo style and this big orchestra. And so I wanted to try it otherwise. Because I talked to John and I said, boy, we'll do it in London, but that also we can't do it here.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the Royal Philharmonic. We can put the orchestra together. And that's what I did. And every time we've done it, magic. Grooving in the Park.
Yeah.
About 3 years ago I did it. Because Chris asked
New York?
me. Yeah. Chris, the promoter, asked me if I think it would work. And I said yes. And everybody was wondering how the orchestra thing would go down in the daylight as opposed to indoor.
And being outdoors too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, we know, we're musicians, we know what to do and how to make it work. And tell him yes, and him say, okay, I'm going to get me to produce that for him. And I did. And we had what, John Holt, we had Ken Booth, Leroy Sibbles, myself, and Daddy Uri.
Wow.
That was the package.
Being backed by an orchestra.
Being backed by an orchestra.
Wow.
And that Ibu Cooper to write the scores.
Right.
And to conduct the orchestra. and we got the orchestra out of Brooklyn College, students from Brooklyn College, and we put it all together.
Wow.
It's still the biggest grooving in the park ever because it's on record.
Right.
Yeah, 35,000 people.
Wow.
Never before, never after.
Never after.
People paid to come and see that. That was a selling
Yeah.
point for that grooving in the park.
Yeah.
So it's something people love. When we did it here at Broad Center, it was jam-packed, same way. So people are coming out of them pretty limo and them nice evening dress and bridging them around them talks and
But it's that type of a vibe,
It's
because it was
that
me,
type
my
of a
mother-in-law,
vibe. All right.
my grandmother-in-law. It's like
Okay.
everybody, every generation did the same way, and you come and enjoy the vibe.
Okay.
And you did it recently too. Different thing with David Rodigan and
Yes,
and Romain and
well,
them
that
in
was
England.
that was huge in London. That was huge at the Royal Albert.
Winston Francis.
Winston was there. We have pictures with him backstage.
Yeah.
Maxi Priest was there. And
Yeah.
that was awesome. I mean, I have some pictures of that event, and I constantly keep looking at the lights,
Wow.
the lighting inside of the Royal Albert.
Right.
Amazing. So that's an example again of what I talk about in terms of how we can take the music sometimes. to
And that's
another
where I was
level.
getting with it too, in terms of you experiencing that. You know, I mean, it is an awesome thing, but we rarely do the music the way it's supposed to be done on our side. All
Or
right.
how it could be done.
Or
We
how-
really a short change the thing and I hustle it out.
Is it a ticket price thing where, okay, you know, make a price out the masses or whatever? Obviously not, because I'm sure those tickets are grooving in the park was a little bit more
Yes.
because of what you had.
Because of what
and
we
it still
offered.
sold way
Yeah,
more
of
than.
course, of course.
So we are short change, I think.
Yeah, we are short change it. Definitely. So I say we need to step up on it, man. I wish Dave Kelly could have come drop back some rhythm and Clevey that's stealing out here and set back the pace away.
We need it.
Yeah, even for the learning of the
Yeah,
young
yeah.
generations too.
Ladies and gentlemen, trust me, I'm tell you, say, when I watch me there at school right about now. Trust me.
Say they can't stop me from loving you. No way.
Another classic.
Say they just can't
Jermaine, welcome.
you. No way. Whoa. So many people wanna see me.
I'm gonna see the fight, I'm gonna go up.
I'm loving you. So many people wanna see
Light is in it. YouTube, all right? Google, iTunes, wherever on the need for go. We're not spoiling, all right? The shortest spins in history. No,
I love it. I love it.
you've been the thing I'm in love with Freddie McGregor is you speak. You have a voice, and when you speak, people listen. But I don't sit down and hear you speaking for Freddie. I don't sit down and hear you speaking for Big Ship. Me hear you speak for the culture and for the music. Now, you've been vocal about that rocky road between radio and the artists in Jamaica. Like a support overall, especially for new material from the veteran artists, right? You have sometimes you did do the first one, them too good still. So because me love the new material, you know.
Yeah.
But me sitting, I'm gonna say, okay, I have a short period of time to talk to Freddie. I did this, so I'm guilty.
No, not really.
You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
But
Because there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot.
Yeah.
A whole of material for the show. So.
a lot, and it's you know when it comes to struggle, when me decide to make a put that playlist together, because me have to narrow it down from a million tune to and the one of them bad.
One of the things that interests me too is the different albums we may have. Because oftentimes, one of the most intriguing questions is, which is my favorite song? Sometimes I want to tell them, say, my favorite song is none of the songs that were popular. Because honestly, me have some songs on some albums.
Yeah.
Slow there well. As a singer, as a musician myself, I consider them songs that tough.
Yeah.
Sometimes when people buy the album, the 2 or 3 popular songs on it, everybody run with it. Usually not get the chance to go through the entire album
Right.
and recognize the power and strength of some other songs. Yep.
Is what causes those though? Is it that we are, well, I guess we talk about short attention span, but at the same time, you have some songs that just connect radio wise.
On the other hand, there are people who, just like me, recognize them tune there, and it's their favorite songs too. And we can pick different songs from different albums that mean a lot to me. And
Right.
High Tension, another song where I truly love because it deep, spiritually.
Which one?
It's called High Tension. That's an album named Across the Border, which is another album I love too.
Right.
All in the Same Boat, that's another crazy track. Them time we had to try to think out of the box and I say, return and find them people that make some crazy song, but we can do likewise too, so when we come up with all in the Same Boat, it was just an example of where we think we can go.
Right. High Tension is the...
I love it.
We're digging that vault in there, Freddie. We got them,
Tribulation, we must bear, trying on the crosses in our way.
And the musicianship is just excellent on them thing,
Take your time, everyone. There's too much tension in the place.
The album's called Across the Border.
Oh yes, I see it on everyone's face. But people don't worry about what tomorrow brings. Jah will never give you what
Antonio, we got you, all right?
you can carry. Yeah. This demonic
iTunes.
I think I can carry that CD with me to Port Charlotte next week. Listen to it. Sometimes I just laugh when I hear back some songs because I don't hear them regularly. And
They don't.
when you do hear them back, it's like, I say, wow.
Yeah.
But the productions are nice and
Crazy.
Give thanks. I think we made some decent material for the people.
Decent's an understatement. And then the thing about it too is, of course, the show is only so long, so you can only do so much. And I'm almost sure when you end the show, you don't know, so the promoter out there, Freddie. We haven't heard, you know what I mean?
Same way. And
So-
that time I just ask people to request them songs.
Yeah, just request
It's
the thing.
crazy some song where people request Jogging on the Sun, Holy Mount Zion, Rastaman Camp, Revolutionist, and I'm like, whoa, but we do them for the people. Any song them request,
Yeah.
every night we do them.
Somebody just said jogging a while ago, so they're right there with you.
Jeez,
They're right there.
Wow. See?
They're right there with you. I love it though when it's not just the commercial hits, because again, like we said, this thing you call hits is not something we control now.
I know.
And we make it hits and stuff
I
like
know.
that. So, but it doesn't mean that because it wasn't a commercial hit, don't mean it wasn't
Wasn't I it?
a hit. And I mean, where we come from, we call it big tune. It's a big tune. So we'll try to find it for you. I mean, but we can't, Freddie, we can't accommodate everybody.
Yeah, we need a whole part time, man.
But it's like an intro.
This is just when people just start Jagga Jamaica. Remember about 1979, the time I work out at Tough Gang Studio.
Yeah.
See people run past Hope Road.
Yeah.
I say, people prepare themselves.
It's called Jogging, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is your request. Go iTunes. All right. So,
And then wearing Adidas.
I was listening to that one today, but we never realized. I didn't realize that was a song they were talking about.
Okay.
It's tough. It's tough. What I gather from listening to the music and how you come up with the stuff and the creativity and so forth is, you're one of them people who seem like life is your muse. It's like what goes on around you is
Yeah,
what
man,
gets
it's
recorded.
Yeah, man.
Is what you sing about.
What I see, what I feel, what I feel deep about,
Yeah.
talk about the true songs.
I love it. No, I consider you one of the people who I'd say is a safe draw. So if me I put on a show, right? If me I put on a show right about now, and I'm gonna need to get, if you get me safe draw, Freddie's a safe draw, because the show gets a lot.
I say I am one of the same.
I love it.
Sister
Sister Man says is a safe draw.
I mean, I can't stop telling her how bad that show was Saturday night that she did. You're blank my fire backstage.
I love me some Master Griffiths. I tell us I love me some Master Griffiths. Now, you're loved and revered and adored in diaspora, right? Now, the international audience sometimes can reflect differently from the diaspora. What's the connection with the international audience? Because the thing is, a lot of people, until they start traveling this world, your scope is so limited. You know what I mean?
I have a great standing with the international music community. Because put it this way, every person who listens to Jamaican music listens to Freddie McGregor. Every person who has an interest in reggae or Jamaica You know about Bob Marley, you know about Dennis Brown, you know whatever, but you know about Freddie. Freddie has been there and is still there.
Yeah.
So when we do go on tour, it's a whole different ball game.
Wow.
We're seeing a different audience. Some places we go to have any Jamaican, but it's rampack same way.
Wow.
There are all different types of people.
Right.
And there are Africans in the U.S., up in Massachusetts and Phoenix and elsewhere, Texas. And these are big reggae lovers. And when I turn out, it's like me have a whole Kenyan massive back of me.
Well, Mr. Safe Draw.
So,
The Safe Draw. Which song is it that you cannot leave most venues and not do, or else it's going to be a problem?
oh boy, rough enough.
Yeah. The whole set.
Couple well, because it's strange. Some nights when you hear songs that people request, I'm like, what are them people here? But then them have a right to love it because
Right.
we make it.
Right.
But the staple songs are like, we can't leave like Let Him Try, Loving Papa, because people dash a cheer every night when the songs
Yeah, them
start.
think that it's over.
Big Ship, Push Comes to Shove, Don't Hurt My Feelings, the Fever medley,
Right.
Jamaica No Want No Bangarang.
Right.
The problem with me really having in terms of performance is me can't tell which song me not do for please the people.
Right.
Because if you have a hour for performer, hour and a half, how many songs you pack in there?
Yeah.
How many albums do I have?
And we're not the artists. We'll give them the one line and say that shit away. You know, go
we're
so.
the full song. But sometimes you would really want, as an artist, I wonder which other song I'm gonna do what people really want to hear. So at night time I just ask people if them not hear them song, just request it.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna do it.
Are you ready for them?
Already a long time.
So the band have to learn everything.
When we go Kenya recently, it's 3.5 hours working in the rain.
Wow.
Because the people are request songs that I haven't done in a long time. And luckily Dalton and the crew know the songs them.
Yeah.
So when them call certain songs, we just look by each other and smile.
Right.
And we just do it, whether a cappella or full band, we just do it for
But
the
it'll
people.
go down tonight.
And yes, and the people loved it, and we love it too, and we set them now move out of the rain.
So who's having more fun at these shows? You or them?
Well, me make sure me have fun enough. And usually seriously, it's a thing that me do every night too, If me not have fun, my audience won't have fun.
Yeah.
No way them go
So
have
you
fun.
enjoy yourself up
Yeah,
there.
when the MC call my name and me walk out there, at the movie house there, I watch the star.
Wow.
So we have to take care of that.
Right.
The movie right there and then until the movie done.
Yeah.
So you have to find creative ways and keep your audience entertained the way I do. In my case, it's the music.
Right.
We run like a joke in between and we chit chat and
Enjoy it.
But the music is the thing. I love to open talking. I love when the music talk. So me tend to run my songs in groups.
I got you.
Groups of three. Them three bad tune back to back. And when we draw them next three, the thing's supposed to lift higher. And when we go down to the next three, it's supposed to lift out the roof.
Yeah.
And then we can't get on
Yeah.
cover car. The rest of them too. You understand? You have to just, and that's why I said I have a problem because I know there are lots of other songs that people that love here.
You have a problem with a lot of people that pay good money for.
I know all of them.
That's called first world problems, Freddie.
But I'm thankful though. I'm thankful that I made them.
You give thanks for that problem there. Boy, I love that tune. I love that tune. I love that tune. Song's called Winner. Make sure you go ahead and get it. Billboard is saying to drive everything back up. And my favorite word. It's called iTunes. All right, make sure you. That's my favorite word for the day. Is iTunes. Go get it. We're talking about the Polydor album because there's even some albums out there that, based on whatever circumstances, some people haven't even seen.
Yeah, that's a great album, and I was really disappointed that that album never really got to the general public in a big way because I was signed to Polydor at the time, and the company who was actually manufacturing the record, because we never even had CD when that Polydor album came out. That company went under. Called Our Price Records, and then there was this big problem with Polydor and Our Price.
Gotcha.
And that was shortly after That Girl, Groovy Situation,
Right.
entered the national chart at 47. This is after Just Someone to Be Lonely, now who picked that number 9 in the national chart. So That Girl was going to be the next
Right.
number one song, and then So I'll Wait For You and everything else.
Right.
But, it happened, and the album kind of just paused for a while. And recently, I spoke to an attorney there who I knew from back in the Polydor days. And he's talking to them to see if they can somehow have the album reissued.
Right.
So
I'd love to.
remastered as well. That's a great album with some great songs.
Some bad tunes. I remember when, growing up on JBC, I'm the music people. I said, watch them.
You said JBC?
JBC,
Alfonso Waka.
Cool now. JBC used to love Freddie, because I tell you, say, those songs, that was to me what I used to deem the international reggae sound.
Yes.
Because when I heard that, unfortunately, sometimes you hear reggae, people limit it. It's like a 4-piece thing. It's like a bang bubble bass. You know what I'm saying?
I always try to spread it out, try to capture. Which is why Push Come to Shove become so successful a song. Because I could have just met the rhythm and just sing the song and just put it out.
Yeah.
No, but me keep a list and me and say, no. So I want to create a hand, I want to create a melody. I need some hand in that song. And then me I say, some more get a kind of little jazzy thing to it. So I create Spy da 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 ding. Spy da 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 da. Te do da de de de. Sa do da pram 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 pram.
And you created, you come up with that.
Just something different. The intro. And me play that intro there.
Yeah.
Because we search the keyboard and we hear that sound come up. And I said, Tony, what is Tony Kelly it was? And I said, go back to it, Tony. And then go back to the sound. And I said, I could try that song.
Yeah.
And I just and that's it.
Big tunes. Well, I tell you this, those things are some great calls because it separated those songs from the pack.
Well, it does. I remember that.
I think
song
it allows it to go top
when
40. Yeah. People probably depend, what is? Because, sometimes when I'm not familiar with the sound, you know what I mean?
I used to hear Sonny Bradshaw's band play it in Jamaica. It was amazing the first time I hear them play it because I'm a big band, orchestra type.
Yeah.
Hear the man strike up the song
Yeah.
and add their arrangement to it. I was like blown away.
Wow. Sonny Bradshaw, Seven.
And it really make you feel good knowing that you create a song that people love so much that them even take it to another level.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're chatting it up with the legend himself. I always wonder, again, when you look at your catalog, you could easily get comfortable, get complacent, get lazy, because you have enough. You know what I'm saying? Right now, if me ask Freddie to perform for 2 hours, I probably shot you 4 hours in the catalog.
Yeah, I wonder if one time, I don't know if it will ever happen though.
Yeah.
Because when I love do a show, I can do a 4 hour of material because the materials are there now. My song, them I know them. You probably just need 2 band and two hours at least, so you can get in a number of songs. Because wow, when I go back to my catalog, I'm like, will I ever be able to do all of them songs?
Right.
And some serious songs that I personally would have loved to do also.
Aside from the everyday songs.
Apart from that, a song named Can't Get You Out of My Mind. That's when videos just start making Jamaica. I think that was probably one of the first professional video that was made. A song produced by Jeffrey Chung called Can't Get You Out of My Mind.
Right.
Real serious song. At the time, Harold Butler was kind of the man in Jamaica.
Yeah, piano great.
Arrangement and stuff. And that song just came at a time where it just blew everybody away. And, sometimes when I get to do the song, people request it sometime, and Dalton and myself, we do it a cappella.
Right.
But,
I'll try to find it. And I see it pop up, but we're going to try to find it because, again, good problem to have.
Well,
good problem to have. Some people start. You still get excited to create new music, though?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Because my thing is, I'm here. Why not? Babandi's here.
Yeah.
Why not?
Marcia's here.
Well, that is a problem I always have. Come figure a lot of my peers kind of like you say get comfortable. But we're here, man. So why not do it? Quincy Jones still make music.
Yeah.
Rod Stewart still make music.
Yeah. So
while we are here and well enough, unless you all right, I want to retire. But right now, I'm not retirement.
It's a retirement. It's not your thing. All right. No, because
Ooh, yeah. There's so much I wanna say to you, yeah. Whoa, whoa.
I want an MC of the dance, and when this dance, I flop in your jaw. I want it ready.
Say what I wanna say.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa, whoa. Shouldn't have to tell you how I feel. You know my loving is real. From the crown of my head to the soul of
You know more than that? You still like, so you go out now, right? You go dance, you go a place where you can enjoy yourself right now. Them don't know saying at the venue, right?
Yeah.
And them draw that song they know, right? Oh, what's the reaction from you? Is it just, oh well, I might song that remember it, whatever because we are you feel what me feel?
Yeah, there's a sense of, I call that now, a sense of knowing said the song really bad. Can't I tell you a thing? You can make a song and when you hear it back, you screen up and I said that I do. And you hear a song and come on and all you do is just smile.
Yeah.
Because you know it's everything right.
You did good on this one.
Yeah. That song, I mean, Dean Fraser will produce this song and I write the song in about 10 minutes.
Wow.
I was the studio.
Wow.
Come Dean, we're ready and I have to tell you how I feel. You know, my love in Israel from the crown of my head, sole of my feet. Sometimes, you know, the thing I miss most is we're kind of lag behind because we don't have a camera set up in the studio like we do now.
Yeah.
To kind of document those moments, those original moments, the time when it
Inception,
arrived.
yeah.
I may have the pen, I may scratch my head so, and I think it, and I may write, I may cross out, putting on a character line, and I said, I could try it up to this and now, Dean, and you know, come back and you write another line, kind of stuff. Because that makes
Real
good
time.
for a documentary, a real-time documentary. But the vibe is there because it comes out in the song, and this is one song that I dare not leave out of any performance because everybody, man, woman, child, sing the song word for word. I think if you ask Samasia, which is our favorite reggae song, she'll probably tell you this song.
That one there. It's a big tune. There's a lot of big tunes up on the rhythm, and a big tune, but that's my favorite song on the rhythm there. That's the only Freddie
Well,
I
I
sing
thank
to.
you. And a lot of people share that sentiment.
Yeah.
So, man.
It's a big-
Full of it. Big tune.
It's a big thing.
And I know that too, but...
Yeah, it was like, easy. You know what I mean? I might let her go. No, me always ask about if you still feel the same way about creating music, right? The road is a rough trad to be out there as often as you are out there, and it seems like, say, boy, you don't even own a residence because you're not home. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reason we buy a bus.
Oh, you have your tour bus.
Yes. Let me tell you what really drive me apart from loving the music. There's a difference to it. There are artists who tour, if you notice, and there are artists who don't tour. When you don't tour, I don't know what your plan is.
Right.
But in terms of myself, I have to out there in the marketplace.
Right.
So I have to be visible.
I got
keep
you.
my visibility up. Because you're either there or you're not there.
I got you.
So I'm there.
Right.
I'm doing what I do to stay out there.
Right.
The sacrifices you have to make when you go up on tour. A lot of people, I don't think even understand it. The biggest problem we have is clothes. Because every night we wet up like 3. When we work, we really wet.
Yeah.
So every night you wet up the clothes where you're performing, and by the time you put on the next t-shirt, you have to go sign some autograph and take some picture of them on the wet. So you have to put on the next one by the time you're ready to leave the venue.
Right.
When it's winter time, it's worse. Because just coming out of the stage with them hot lights there, and I sweat so much. Don't care how much thick clothes you put on, and you walk out in the cold, you breathe that cold air in, you're going to get hoarse sometimes somewhere there. And those are the things that really
Struggle off the road.
you struggle, because if you dip on the road and get hoarse doing a tour, it's like the worst thing ever happened to you.
And the crowd no business with you with your
They
situation.
them don't know.
Yeah.
Them not gonna know till you come out there and sound like bullfrog. And then everybody say, I want him to him.
I want him to him, he mash up.
sound the same, he mash up.
Yeah.
So, you know what I say? And them don't know, only God he knows.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, take breath and that try.
Yeah.
Get them know if you come out. So
I drink
yeah,
beer tea.
yeah, the wicked part about it.
Yeah.
Man. If you gulp down the tea, then you have to find everything where you carry with you.
Yeah.
You can make the thing work. But there's something with myself, and I see that with Dennis Brown too. Don't know what it is, if it's a genes thing or what. Don't care how worse. Well, I personally am. Working over it, 2-3 days. But get over it. Once you get over it, and I told you can go for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and never not get worse.
Once you've gotten over.
Yeah.
That one there.
And don't care how I sound groggy and you hear me talk and the words can hardly come out. Once you go up on stage and open your mouth.
Yeah.
It's like a thing when me always say, God say, open your mouth and I'll put words in there.
Wow.
Or put voice in there.
Wow.
It comes out. And once you start to get warm, it's like
Yeah.
everything just come back to normal. I
Wow.
don't know what that, but when I thank God.
It works.
That is great, yeah.
It works because again, every time we go on Freddie show, it's at the level.
Yeah, man.
You know, so I can imagine.
Can't do less. Can't get the people less.
Yeah, I got you. No, we always talk. I always feel like when it comes to an artist, especially in this day and age, most times you come across an artist, what they sing, what they depict, and so forth. Once they come off the stage, they're almost another person. It's almost like Hollywood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where there's the character is scripted and then the life is it's something else. For Freddie, it's almost like, you know, what you sing and the message you put out is what you depict off the stage also.
Yeah, that in itself is important because you have to be you. You have to be who you are and truly be you. So you can't pretend to be something else or somebody else.
Right.
When you come off of the stage and the bright lights and everything and you put on your t-shirt, you're back to human self. You're a human being. When you're up on the stage with the bright lights, you're a star. You deal with star time. So.
Right.
But when you come off of the stage, you're human. So your humanity must remain the same. There are some things we learn as youths, and I'm going to give thanks to the Rastafari faith when we grow up through. Because it teach me a whole lot of things, but it teach me humility. And as a youth, I grew up, I always admire His Imperial Majesty, His presence, His humbleness, His attitude, fighting for His people, His kingdom. You know, I'm going to take them traits from Him. And you'll never see me leave a venue after a performance and not take picture with the last person there.
Right.
Or sign the last autograph. Sometimes we are rush and you're late because you have a long drive to the next place. But I always feel somewhere the one person where you leave, you break them heart.
Yeah.
So if you can just spare that moment and do it, you're not doing anything wrong.
Wow.
And I love my fans, so
Yeah.
me not want to run left my people.
I hope many artists are listening right about now because we need that. I mean, in terms of, you know, a lot of artists nowadays is like, I don't know if it's big-headed, whatever, you know what I mean, and come off a stage and you see them get ushered out the venue. Start time.
No, man. Most time I have to ease off security.
Yeah.
In a nice way.
Yeah.
I said, no, man, everything all right.
Yeah.
Well, more security when work with me become accustomed to me, you know. You can't get me away from the people. Because you can't pull me. And I will tell you nicely, no man, because everybody else is a comfort. I'm the last one, but it's not the last one. You have about a dozen more after that.
Doesn't last one I come.
But you just patiently do it. Because
Yeah.
what does it take to do it?
Yeah.
These are your fans who come for see you, enjoy your music, love you, want a selfie with you.
Yeah.
But you do.
Yeah.
You run down about your business like you don't care. I'm not for care.
Yeah, I hope many people take heed to that because trust me when I say right now is a crazy thing. Now you became a member of 12 Tribes like years ago. Hold on.
1975.
1975.
I go to a meeting road at Bob Marley place at 56 Swope Road. And a group named Liquoraya perform. It was a 12 tribe meeting, so the elders come up and each person speaks. And then you have devotion and a celebration. So most of the 12 tribe artists would perform at the celebrations. And then I'm say a group name, what them name? Ian Rock. It's Cherry Rock and Liquoraya. And the man them a sing a song named them say Christopher Columbus discover Anya, but I know Christopher Columbus come see Rastaman Anya, so them go away and them come again, come see the Babylon them Anya, And me witness some police come in the night for lock down the place.
Wow.
I mean, I know where this wind come from, you know. This heavy breeze. And police are dropping a brush.
Wow.
And peer things out, man. We stand up and witness that with my eyes. And I said, what on? And man, I shout out, Jah, Rastafari. And I said, what on? This thing is serious. More serious than we even prayed. But what really drew me to it, you know, is I grew up as youth in a church still, you know. Because I said Sunday school. When I board out with Mrs. Brown, I even time I have to start Sunday school for her till she come on.
Right.
So I grew up with a discipline and principle. Then my mother, church, we know that we grow that way there. So I was drawn to the scriptures, you know, and the teachings of His Majesty, and bind them together and I compare and I look on the world and then find the truth for my own self.
Right.
And that is what I loved being around 12 Tribes of Israel. The truth about the gospel and this life that we are in. And I can tell people, our Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, him is the man. That's why his name is spelled with capital letter H-I-M. You cannot go around him.
Right.
At the end of the day, the whole world will see the revelation and the fulfillment of our dream and our hope and our aspiration as it relates to the King. So, after growing up into the organization and start to learn, because I learned a lot, right? That's I believe you me, in a good way. But start to learn the bad side of it too. Because one can't pretend, you know, we have to be honest with yourself.
Right.
And
there's pros and cons, there's ups and downs,
be
left and right.
truthful to yourself. And started to say some other things that actually affected the growth of the organization. And I remain a member still because I believe in the principles.
Right.
Because when I was there as a youth, our main objective was to repatriate people to Ethiopia. And we embarked on a program where the members would throw dues. And we watched a lot of brothers and sisters migrated, go airport to watch them, send them off down to Ethiopia. And I myself got the opportunity to go to Ethiopia and to see that community of people in Shashamane.
Right.
Mind-blowing experience.
Wow.
I also got a chance to go to His Majesty's Palace. And I had a chance to go to the church that His Majesty prayed. And to the zoo and what other things. Plus, spend enough time in Addis itself and enough time in Shashamane, where the 12 tribe headquarters is situated. There's a lot of work to be done. And those of us who believe in Africa, it would be easy for them to understand the work of the Rastaman. Africa waits its creators, and the creators are us in the diaspora. And we must now do whatever we can to contribute back to the development of Africa, because I can tell you something, it look like the last place on earth where life I go continue. If you have any godliness in you, when you go to Ethiopia, you know.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
You know. You know, you feel
You
it.
feel it right
Yeah,
now.
man. You know right away. No joke business.
No ifs,
about
ands,
it.
or buts around
These
it.
people pray every day. You just see people pray every day, right through the day. Another place is Gambia. Gambia, every day at about 2 o'clock, you hear the siren.
Right.
Everybody stop what them doing. Turn them heads in one direction.
Pray.
And pray. And I always, every time it happens, I always remember my mom always say, a nation that prays together.
Stays together. I love it.
It's a good vibe thing, you know.
Yeah.
I just want to dwell within peace and harmony and love. You know? Because I just said that my motto right now, and my advice to people of this world is to help to fulfill some of the obligations that you come on earth to do. Because if it is just about ourselves, it no work no whole heap. It's what you do to and for others. That will count at the end of the day. And I always say, to see that the hungry fed, the sick nourished, the aged protected, and the infants cared for. If we can fulfill any of those things throughout our time, we would have helped within the kingdom of the Almighty, as some see it. Because when He asks His Majesty, Your Majesty, what is your wish for mankind on earth today? And the king just boldly said to him, my wish for mankind would be to have peace on earth and goodwill to all mankind.
Right.
Check that statement.
Everybody.
peace on earth. Imagine we have peace on earth and goodwill
To all.
one another. I have no
Not
problem.
some, but everybody.
Wouldn't have no problem. The world would have solid. That is His Majesty's wish
Yeah.
for mankind on earth. But systematically, it don't work because them not keep the order. So them choose to break it up a different way so it can benefit them and sustain
Agendaism.
themselves.
Agenda is, ladies and gentlemen, again, we're having a convo with the legend himself because again, who else we gonna have it with, right? Another one of a tune them, you know. Chris, Wagwan, Lars, welcome. Jacqueline, welcome.
Saw you last night and told you how much I love you.
It's a big one.
You didn't believe a single word I say. Whoa, whoa.
Wow.
Come today, you gonna believe me.
Classics for days, y'all.
You and show you.
Charmaine, you're so right.
Only promise me you'll never hurt me, darling.
One little piece me going on there with gun, and all right.
Oh, don't hurt my feelings.
iTunes. Oh, iTunes, all right. Grabbing the thing. Everybody got an account. Grab something, all right. There's a movement right now, Freddie, and I heard about it through Sugar. There's a young songstress right now, Sugar. She has a lot of causes that are so good.
Yeah.
It's called Excuse Me Driver.
Yeah, I've seen it.
You heard about it, right?
Man.
And it's not about censorship in it, but it's about really responsibility and irresponsibility.
Yep.
If you're driving a cab and you have children in it, not even just children, adults in there, because truth be told, and everybody want to hear everything.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Then you have to kind of regulate what you.
Yeah, man,
play.
long time that felt good. Long time. Sugar should have done about 40 years ago.
That was molasses, but
May I tell you?
yeah,
Because, these are things where it shouldn't get to the stage where they're right now.
yeah,
Them
yeah.
things that should have get nipping on the bud from long time. I tell you something. When the whole music thing start playing a minibus at Jamaica, I can give that history then. It was all gospel. Because it's Brigadier Jerry's, I'm going to tell you something. It's Jollof Dance used to play in a minibus at Jamaica. When cassette just started playing a minibus,
Yeah.
Jollof Dance with Brigadier Jerry, Charlie Chaplin, Josie Will.
Yeah.
Jollof Dance, pure message music, pure message. It wasn't until when Yellow Man came through
Right.
and started around and we start get a different type of suggestive music and and things start change. But what me think truly contribute to a lot of it, and I never say it, because the truth is offense, but it's not a sin. I mean, I say it in a bad way. When we used to keep the Jollof dances at 12 Tribe of Israel headquarters, on Road, all the youths used to come from uptown, round town, everywhere in a town. Adult picnic, them come through because our dances were selective. $1 for going. $1 for everything we're selling there. $1 for food, $1 for drink. That's how the thing works.
Wow.
All right. If you carry a young baby, you can spread out a blanket and put the baby upon, put on the baby to lay down. And trust me, everybody in the dance for them baby that.
Yeah,
that baby is well protected. That kind of vibe there.
Yeah.
So people drawn to it, and when we have celebrations and things, the brethren would line the front, line the road, form a queue, and people would go in. We make sure visitors go in first. The kind of discipline and principle that we exercise.
Yeah.
When Jollof Sound System stopped playing out for a different reason, then the same set of youth who are hold the consciousness and the positiveness now have no Jollof to go to. So here comes a gentleman named Weepo who sight the play and say, a big dancer now go on a month time, because we used to keep the dancing every month.
Right.
Abraham, we have 12 sons. And the whole of them represent a month and a color, from Reuben, which is the first born,
Right.
to Benjamin.
Right.
Because me is a Levite. That's why Dennis is a Joseph. So,
I got you.
and we represent different colors. So every month the dances will represent a different color, different. And when that stop keep, man, we probably just say, hey, a big pretty dance or so much people go. People that want someone for go. So we probably start play a Balmoral Avenue and 543 Road.
Right.
And everybody start flat the dancing.
Yeah.
Now we just saw happen that the music shift from Jalove to Stone Love. Two different kind of love.
Right. Love, but different. Yeah.
One tough. And then that's where certain type of music start to play. And then we have a sister named Carlene, which I'm a sister until today too. She just find a style of dressing and cut up her thing and just go down a stone love. And the whole Jamaica change.
Wow.
Hasn't come back yet.
Wow.
Let's check it out.
As simple as that.
Yeah, man. You remember the battle ride era and all that? Yeah. So all the little girl them will go down there and see her come out there in other style. Like, them get crazy now and start. So, but Gloria can cut better than that.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do when Gloria cut my one? Watch me Sunday I come.
So everybody start gradually again.
Everybody start cut and that one cut deeper. You understand? Till the thing get out there. And to be honest with you, come here check it in on. Come come through the time and the era, and I can tell you since then it hasn't come back.
Can it? Do you think it can come back?
It's very hard because I'll tell you why. This thing depends on generations because this is about legacy, you know. I respect the legacy that Scatterlight leave for us. I'm sure Ken Booth and Babandi and John Holt, them respect the legacy that those people leave for them. Then people like Dennis, myself, Berries, Sugar Minot, who come through that other era, we respect that legacy. So we try to keep that continuing. Then after us now, as a generation who came, Garnet Silk and that era, and them youth that try to keep it positive. And it come down to an era now where we have Chronics, and we see Kofi and we see Lila and them sisters there. I do them thing, and I try keep it positive. Wherein on the other side, 90% of it is not positive. It gone a different way. So the struggle is, can the 10%
influence the
90%? And the youth them be younger and them are get influenced by what they must see, like what we talked about earlier when you speed up the tune. In all 5 years time, you know. No speed now go left, you know. The way it go, you know. The way we see it go now. No speed now go left.
Tempo bug.
Or it probably will just get warp and come back to like 33.
So we have to put speed up and go back at zero.
We have to put some sensibility back in at the thing, you know. And understand what we are doing, where we're there, and what caused it to be what it is and where it is, and see if we can do better. As we can do better, you know.
Absolutely.
It's just trend everybody are follow. The tattoo is one trend, the piercing is a trend, the fast beat is a trend, and it's a struggle for a lot of youth to stay positive and stay away from it today because they are influenced by
the trend
and other trends too, you know. So you know, a serious situation. So we have to just try to teach the ones them who willing to listen.
Each one teach
and
one.
still encourage the youth them to be better. And you know, when you grow up, you're not going to be the same as you was when you have 15 and do the same thing.
You grow.
Because you grow up, you're going to get kids and them things. Like, your life must change. You know, move on to be more positive people.
I love it. I love it. All right. And the thing that I always wonder too is this: you have a good relationship with the South Florida music community.
I think I do, yes.
Oh, you do. Trust me, you do. So I figure more or less if there's anybody qualified to ask a question, it'll be you. Why is it that despite the Grammys we have on the mantelpieces here, the plaques on the wall, why do we struggle to break artists here? We find artists off of left here, so go back to Jamaica. Every now and then you get one person come out of New York, Cali, Toronto, whatever.
Oh boy.
Why we struggle for that?
If you look at it from a different perspective, I started coming to this place in 1975. It was my first time here. At the time I have Afro. Come out with a band named Generation Gap, and we play at a concert for a station named WIOD back down in
Miami.
Yes, Doral somewhere there. And them time now we don't name South Beach. Just downtown.
Yeah.
And you know, we watch what's happening. The migration start coming. Remember one time I saw the Igla them used to flock, you know.
Yeah.
So the Jamaican vibe used to up
heavy.
Up, party them thing. Like mine was pretty much like Jamaica, between Jamaica and Cuba. So over time, I hear somebody ask a question yesterday too, and I myself, I wonder, one of the greatest producers we have, one of the greatest reggae producers, resides right here. In the form of Mr. Willie Lindo.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Willie Lindo deserve every
more
accolade where there is to be given.
Yeah.
Willie should have get an OD already too. It's just how the system and the cycle work, you know. But that brother is truly deserving. And people like him is well to keep South Florida
Relevant musically, yeah.
relevant. Unfortunately, a lot of people he would want to work with don't live here. And a lot of people not able to travel here. So that kind of limit, in a sense, what he would want to do. It's one thing to send a track through email to somebody and them stay in a different country and voice it and send it back home and thing. But there's a big difference when you work on a microphone with that producer. The songs that I've done for Willie is some of the biggest joy. My microphone here, so I sing, and it's him over the mixing board.
Wow.
I deal with the matter. You know?
Yeah,
because we can stop and interact.
Yeah.
And try that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, just free up, man, and do your thing.
He's one of them producers that let you.
Yeah, we do something, man, it's just magical, and we laugh with each other. And tough that way there. But South Florida has tried, because even yesterday I was saying it to myself. I compare radio in South Florida to Jamaica. And I have to give South Florida huge rating. Yes, just like I give England huge rating.
Right.
And enough parts of Europe and Japan. People aspire for play great music. Programming here in South Florida is nothing like it is in Jamaica. I must be honest with you.
Right.
There are a few stations in Jamaica who take programming seriously.
Right.
I mean, I need to call names, but
right.
for the most part, I think there are too many youngsters who are into burning CDs and make yourself become a DJ.
Right.
If you should run a survey now, how much selector we have in Jamaica? If we now have 10,000, we're not going no.
Too many.
And having that much is one. But how many of that 10,000 is real selector who truly understand music?
Yeah.
Like I said to you, how much of them youth there go and speed up the song till it really out of shape? The ones that understand it best now is people like Kurt Riley and people who are on radio. Understand? Respectable, intelligent people who know how to balance the thing and make it work. Clean Hines and apart from certain selectors like Trooper, Firelings, rare. But for the most part, we have a problem. So it's going to be difficult as the generation progress if we don't take a check.
Right. Can be rectified, but we got to do something now.
We need to. Because hip hop ain't carrying us anywhere. So GSC go Jamaica and get caught up right now. Dreadlocks longer than my own.
True, you know.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Because it's love him, love what we do.
But if we can influence, it's amazing. We can
influence him. And we are trying.
And we are trying to be him.
Do him, do. It can't work, brother. You know, so say I love the man, love what thing, why I'm there about a vibe with it. And we are dash for what we have. And guess what?
I try to grab
it. So well, we are dash it.
Yeah.
You want to go Hawaii. We hear Hawaiian reggae. No wonder
yeah.
J Boog and them youth are so popular right
Huge.
now. Revolution,
Fiji, Hawaii, all of them.
Everyone,
yeah.
Sticky Finger, you name it. Because them youth they love what we have.
Yeah.
And them decide not to change it while we are dash it way.
Yeah.
Then we complain.
Yeah, so them
take which
them
thing?
take nothing.
God bless them. Big mountain, baby, I love your way.
Oh,
just stay there.
Classics. Classics, ladies and gentlemen, classics. And of course, we're talking to the man that created classics himself. So we know what we're talking about around here. In these streets.
Wow.
Lord, I pray.
Wow.
I pray. Oh, dear.
Talk about London, England, eh?
Money.
I'm thinking of better days. Throwing all my fears away. Listening to what my father says. Oh, dear Lord, I pray.
I'm a tune, Freddie.
This me I talk about.
I'm a tune, Freddie.
When we do a certain tune, we get cold bomb.
Yeah.
Because the message in that song, but I don't know what I go through that day when I write that song. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But it come out in the song, so
Right.
one of them things.
Well, whatever I going through that day there, I'm grateful. I hope it didn't hurt.
I pray.
Because that song there, Reverend.
Ask God for reverence and guidance, you know?
Yeah.
Come out in the song.
So I have a tune. I dig it.
Yep.
Now, some of your kids are in music too and at a high level, right? How does it feel as not just an OG in the business, but as a father, for watch them do them
A
things?
nervous thing. No, because when you them take on that thing,
Yeah.
it worry, it become a worrisome thing because if it not work, them flap. You understand?
Yeah, there's a pressure upon them when they up on you.
So it's better you know bother take it on if you're not sure, say that, you know. But again, I would say if you're born naturally talented and you get the opportunity like you get from me as a parent, then there's no reason you shouldn't shine still.
Right.
So Stephen never itched with that opportunity.
Yeah.
Because when Stephen graduated from not Vaz, Arden High School, I said to him one morning, I said, Stephen, Monday morning when you wake up and not go to school, and you feel different, you know. Laugh. And you know, I said to him, so what you gonna do? You gonna go full sail for a year or two and do you think? And I said, no, daddy man, remember some of my things sort out already.
What do you mean?
The studio I talk about.
Oh, cool no. So his plan was at this
Him done plan that long time. The drum set with me by putting on the studio from Stephen about 10, so him a beat that the drum set like big drum player. Because we out there play basketball and I say, we're in the studio.
Yeah.
And I say, Stephen. But him have on the med phone, I study a live album we may have. I study Clevie.
Yeah.
But we never understand why him a program himself for.
Yeah.
Then when him come Florida one time now and we get Chino, him shima them money for go buy clothes and thing. Them come back with clothes. Him come back with a bass guitar.
Wow.
I mean, I said, what is? Where your things? And I said, that one, all right.
Yeah.
I said, no, man, go buy something, man.
Yeah.
Him come back with gadgets again.
Yeah. More stuff.
So you see where him there.
Where closest, Steve, huh?
So you just know where him there. And we just work with him and him savvy. Very savvy, and him drop right in at the technological age, and he was able to master the board. And I don't know when him learned to play keyboard. I don't know when him learned to do the things him do. But him just make a song named Cartoon.
Yeah,
it was one of his very first production.
Yeah,
and when him played from him, I was blown away.
Wow.
I'm just say, all right, just do your thing.
Yeah.
And that him 1 year, never leave it.
Cool, no, man.
Until he became signed to Sony and moved to Florida, then I moved him to California.
Yeah.
So I'm just there working, just finished some tracks with Rihanna, put on a new reggae album. Work with all the Sony big artists, them doing him stuff. So I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
And the other and Chino now. Chino out there doing thing. I pave him way and set him programs and go and writing sessions, interact with other artists and getting them things done. And actually, somewhere for them whenever I'm for me. The two of them earn themselves a Grammy. So,
wow.
Well, Stephen has been nominated, and Stephen won a Grammy from different artists that he's worked with over the years.
Yeah.
But the last Grammy, Junior Gang, Chino write a song on Junior Gang album. Stephen produced a track on the album.
Wow.
So two of them end up with 2 Grammys.
Wow.
So
yeah.
Well, may have reason for proud of them now.
Absolutely.
Them pass the worst.
Yeah.
Them thing.
Yeah. I love it doing it because it is and I tell people all the time, and it's when you give them that blessing. Because a lot of times, it doesn't matter what, it could be business, whatever. Sometimes you have a youth them come up and they want to do something and them just don't get the blessing from you.
Look, no man, I would urge and encourage every father. Just find out what your youth love the most. And if it's sensible, give them the tool for the what they do.
Yeah.
Because you never know. Because the tool, if Stephen, a lot of times I think about it, I'm going to say, what if I never have the studio though? What it would be like for Stephen. I'm probably would have to go each run our friend.
Yeah.
And him probably going to end up in a different environment. Then here's a gunman fire shot around and my son dead. I'm thinking someone said, no, you know what, no.
Yeah.
Build my right one. Well. Yeah, make him do it right, so.
I love that.
So them just take it out and see that today.
I love that.
Big shit, the genius.
I love that. And rightfully the genius. Rightfully. I always feel like many musicians who have achieved the level of success you have are close to. There's been some casualties along the way, right? Casualties, namely, are the kids and the family and them things. Yeah. How did you manage without? Because you've been a big name for as long as me know Freddie. You see, you can talk about the startup, Me don't know the startup, From me hear the name Freddie McGregor, Freddie McGregor start.
Long time.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So how do you that must take a lot to be doing what you do, because it's obvious when we see the interactions. Obvious when we see how they are. Because what I'll say is this: I come across many offspring of musicians them act how them act. But however, whatever you get, you best believe it a trickle down. It's a trickle down effect.
man.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
See the son,
Of
to some
course.
degree. I mean, I say some people not straight up. But
Yeah,
to some
but
degree, you
for the
see the
most
son,
part,
you see the
yeah.
father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How do you manage to do all the things you do out there and still have that impact on the kids them? And I feel like say many people need to hear the answer because they need to employ it too.
I have a close relationship with my youth from time because we grow that way there. So one of the things I always do, when the fanfare I go on, I'm assigned to the Polydors and I spend enough time in England, send for my youth them. Holiday, youth them, wife, everybody come, we spend time. And with our Japan summer, where the big reggae sunsplash festivals, them dead they try to give them that. you know.
Right.
And whereas the audience out front and you see 75,000 people out there and them the backstage, them can get for there. On the stage.
Yeah.
Just like you look on some Bob video and you see Ziggy them
Yeah.
around the stage as a baby youth. So for me, I kind of think now, looking back, me I say, Stephen them probably, them time the Stephen them probably I say, oh, that I do. I say, I can't do that, man. You know,
Your
'cause
influence, I mean, you don't even know.
you don't even know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
them probably I say, yeah, man. Because sometimes you look around, you see them on the side of the stage. The next time you look around, you see them. So them probably I say, oh, that I can't do that, man. Just casually.
Yeah, nothing.
Can't do it, you know.
Yeah.
Until you really see them now.
In the
I
moment.
do it, yeah.
Yeah.
I say, oh, so they'll learn that thing here, seriously. And then you come actually see the work itself manifest to become what it is. Then, if you never give them the tools, they wouldn't be able to do it. Maybe they would have get it done, but you don't know what they would have to go through to get it done.
Right.
But having it with them is like computer. You give a youth a PlayStation when him love right now. You get him out of trouble. You get him for stay home. You have to send him go bed. Now come on fight, you know.
Yep.
But if you not have it,
Yeah,
him
then
don't
him go-
know it, him don't know nothing about it.
Yeah,
You
but
can
seek
sit down and
entertainment
play with
elsewhere.
your friend in a Tokyo. But
Yeah.
the average youth of Jamaica in one of them would they not have it
Them
like
not have
that.
that.
So them don't have the tools to widen them scope and widen them surroundings. So you have to give to them if you can. And we notice that we as a people, we fall in another trap there a lot. Because we don't pay the kind of attention to youth them how we're supposed to. No father not really hug up them youth and go out with them, carry them go buy ice cream, par with them. Right? Make them feel that love there, the father love there. And enough youth love them thing then they'd be surprised. When me a youth, you know, if me ever get a ride without my father in a car,
Yeah, man.
me are the biggest thing in the district.
And him, he has no idea.
No,
Him not have no idea. So you don't know how you influence and who you
and
influence.
the impact
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
have on them.
I can't imagine. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask the questions we ask because trust me, we never enough big man out there need to learn the thing the right way. You mentioned earlier on, say boy, school and stuff, you stop at an early age and all them things. But in 2013, you receive a Marcus Garvey Lifetime Achievement Award from the Institute of Caribbean Studies. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Okay. I don't know how me do all the things that me do, G.
Yeah,
Can I be honest with you? Can
Yeah.
I tell you, say, when me I go to school, the first kind of common entrance thing where we know about a JSC. None of them knew something I read about.
The G-SAT.
We never knew about them things. The
Yeah.
JSC and you have common entrance and then start come up CXC and all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm never fortunate for go through none of them things. I may only experience that when my son them start graduate and my daughter them from school. And as a parent now, my dad foreign and I get a week break and then I graduate and I'm flying for 2 days because I have to come out of graduation there. And I come and I sit in and I experience it because I've never been through it myself.
Right.
So I take the opportunity now to watch my youth and go through the process. But it work out because when you assume your responsibilities at a younger age, I think it make you a far more mature person at the time when you need to be.
Right.
Because responsibility, when I get my first daughter, could I just easily say, boy, yeah, she did it, man, so. No. But when I look on the bed and see my daughter for the first time, I see all of me on the bed.
Wow.
So there's no escaping that situation.
Yeah.
So, so it's full love, 100%.
Yeah.
So whatever I take to make sure my niece shall go through, is that me I go do.
Yeah.
And that start give you that sense of responsibility. Then before you know, you start get youth. Come, we get 5 daughters, 5 girls and 3 boys.
Right.
Before you know, you start get youth, and you say, "What on, what go on?" So you have to really buckle down and make the best of your situation because you have a thing called family.
Yeah.
Very important.
Can't left that. I dig it. No, I feel personally like when we talk about Freddie McGregor, I feel like you don't just represent the music. I feel like you represent the culture. I feel like you represent the nation. I feel like you, like a good ambassador that is. You know what I'm saying? As me say, Wagwan, but you're not just Freddie McGregor. You're Freddie McGregor OD. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Talk to me a little bit about that honor that was bestowed upon you by not him or her, but the country.
Again,
Yeah.
you know, what would I say? I'm old school, you know, and I like humble about things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes sense. You go on over certain things. You appreciate it.
Yeah.
And in your heart of heart, you know, say you earn it. But you don't make it be the driving force in your career or your life because it happened to you. Because you're still who you are. You know, and you do your thing. I appreciate when those things happen. I'm so thankful. Because what it tells me is that the work that I've done is being recognized. And that is most important to me. Because all of my years I do what I do, it's so that people can recognize it as a good body of work. So if me achieve that up to so far, I'm happy. I'm thankful.
I love it. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Freddie McGregor, and guess what? We'll drop one more phone and then Freddie got drop a tune phone. You know what I mean? Check that one out.
There's so much I wanna say to you, Whoa.
All right, so let's even some name good tune before all the people vex and you didn't get tune in a Chico. All right, so Freddie, I want to say on behalf of my listeners, man, and myself, thank you so much for stop tuning. Because our vibes, you know.
Yeah, give thanks, you know. Because they're on the road all morning and running and
yes.
I almost run late for come by, you know, but again,
I appreciate
just
it.
the spirit and being focused and know some I have to die at a certain time because my fan I wait for me.
I appreciate it.
So we just beat the traffic and come through and really feel relaxed. So it was a good break. Come sit down and talk to you.
Because
we have this event coming up and you know this weekend, so it's like running and the musicians are in town and the artists are come through and rehearsal and get ready to start and but it is really important to take the time. This time. Sit down and come talk to the people.
I appreciate
all the listeners out there, remember always we love you to the max. Because there's no we without you.
Trust me. And speaking of which, speaking of the fans and so forth, the show will go on Saturday, right? I was at a wedding, so I'm if I come at the show, I mean, I say it, because I'm merging, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm if I come at the show, but I've heard that it was nothing short of amazing.
I hear a man call up on the radio and say, if I'm dead tomorrow, him see the show of the century. So, am I alright?
So I'm good.
Yeah. I saw people in wheelchair. I saw older ladies with their sticks.
Yeah.
And they came out and they enjoyed themselves. It was an amazing performance. Not because me performed. Not
the
to
connection.
mention Sister Marcia. But just a vibe and the connection with the people. Every song when I draw from a start, because I started with this song that you just played. So from the very first line, all me have to sing is, I shouldn't have to tell you how I feel. The people sing the rest. And from that song, through every song, it's just the same momentum until we break and talk to the people. And then when you start back, it's the same vibe. When I let him try and tune, I couldn't hear myself.
Wow.
It was just a people's concert.
Wow.
Same with Sister Marcia. So it was a beautiful evening. And what I'm most proud of is that we were only 2 artists, not 10 artists, just 2 artists. And the people respected that enough to buy out all the tickets.
Sold out.
Because we had a sold out crowd. I see people come from Argentina, come to the venue, trying to get ticket. So if them can't buy a ticket.
I have people asking me about it. Yeah,
no ticket. So.
Sold out. You know, sometimes people say it's sold out, not really sold out.
Not really. No,
I'm like, no, it's
the one that sold out from
sold out from when?
No ticket.
Yeah.
So, you know, those are things. I'm thankful for him. I'm thankful for the support of the people we love the people, respect the people. They show us the same. And so we have that bond, and we'll just continue to do the best we can as it relates to our music and the people of our communities.
I love it. And I know you speak of Master Griffiths as a sister master. So I know there's kinship, man. You know what I mean?
I'm a real sister. That.
What's it like to sit on the side of the stage or backstage and watch her do her thing?
Blank me boss the other night. She hear me too.
Cool, man.
When I start whistle, she know.
She knows I know that.
And I pull it up, and it was just so nice. Cause for me, it was also nice to enjoy another artist's performance the way I did. Sister Marcia, she lethal, she not ordinary.
No, man, she have it, man. She have it away. Freddie.
Nice. G, my brother, I tell you something.
Give thanks.
Enough love, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Love. And I try and keep this program going. Whatever you do, keep this program going.
Will do.
In fact, I talk to you too. For Big Ship being a sponsor event, because we support each other. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate you.
I love what you're doing here.
Give thanks. I'm glad you're passing through.
Yeah, man.
Just the movement. Keep up the great works. And there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has indeed been a pleasure. Please be sure to subscribe to the podcast, Homegrown with G. Cole, available on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Radio.com, and all your podcast platforms. Also, please check out the website, homegrownwithgcole.com, to listen for all things homegrown. And remember, to watch the video of this interview, please go to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe also. Remember, be safe, be kind, be good to each other. My name is G. Cole, and this is Homegrown.
Nakikinika sa música, Homegrown with G. Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G. Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G. Cole.
You're listening to Homegrown with G. Cole.
Remember, all the music played here on the podcast Homegrown with G. Cole is available on iTunes, Spotify, and all your digital retailers. Please support the artist.